Hi everyone, welcome to this channel Technical Drawing Masterclass. So today we are going to look at isometric projection. So we have an isometric block here that we are going to redraw. So first of it all, I've divided this isometric block in two parts such that you can easily understand how I'm going to draw it. So the first two parts of the block are these ones, which are of dimensions 60 and it's of height 10 millimeters, then the same dimensions as this second identical part. So from the object, you can see that these two parts, they are at the bottom, or they support the upper parts of the block. So now let's get into AutoCAD and you can see how we can go over it. So right here, AutoCAD is in 3D modeling. This is the easiest way you can do your isometric drawing or 3D drawing. So we're going to use the southwest command. So we are going to start with this first part, which is of dimensions 60 millimeters by 10 millimeters as the height. But then look at this block, it's like a square. What I mean is the down dimensions, they are equal. You find that this is 60, and also according to the real isometric block, this is also 60. This is also 60. So you find that it forms a square block with a circular hole at the middle. So let's see how we can come up with this block. So first, I'll use the left command. So I'll feed in 10, press enter. Then here I'll feed in 60, press enter. Then I'll put in 10, press enter. And I'll close it up right there. So right now I'll join them to make one figure. Because you realize that if you click here like this, it shows that this is an independent line from this one, and that one. So I just want to make it a single figure. So what I'll do, I'll highlight everything, then I'll use the join command. So you find that now it has a hole. So I'll go back here, then I'll use the southwest isometric. So I'll highlight it, then I use the extrude command. So right now, remember our dimension here is 60. So it's what I'm going to use. So right here, I'll feed in 60. So now at this block here, in the center of it, we have a circular hole whose height is equal to the height of the block. So this circular hole, it's what I'm meaning. But then, according to the isometric block, we have the diameter of the circular hole, it's 30 millimeters. So first, I'll use reference lines such that I can locate the center of this square block. So I'll first draw these reference lines. So you find that the center of these lines is where I'm going to draw my circle. So I'll feed in 30, which is my diameter. So find that now I no longer need these lines. I'll delete them and I'll use the extrude command. Click at the isometric circle. I press enter. So you'll find that AutoCAD will use the extrude command to help me find the height at which this circular hole go through the square block. So I'll feed in 10. Remember, according to our diagram, this circular hole, its depth is equivalent to the height of the square block. You'll find that this is it. So we are done with the first part of the isometric block. So now we have this part here. So which is this? But then we find that according to the block here, the height from here up to here is 40 millimeters, which is the same as the height from here up to here. But then you find that this square block down, it ranges from here up to here, and also the top square block also ranges from here up to here. So you find that if you calculate the total measurement, like this 10 plus this 10, it gives you 20. So it leaves you with 30, the distance from here up to here. So you find that this is 30 and also this is 10. So I want to show you how easily you can come up with this block. So remember, we are going to draw this block and we shall join it to this block. So let's get back to AutoCAD. So still I'll use the left command. I'll use the line tool. So here I'll feed in 60. And here I'll put in 30. And here I'll feed in 60. And I'll close up this shape. So I'll join it. Okay, so I'll go back to the southwest isometric command. So you find that our shape is right here. So I want to move it such that I can create a real figure. So I'll use the move command, move it right there. So I'll use the extrude command. Sorry, that word disturbs me a lot when it comes to pronouncing it. So its thickness is 10 according to the diagram there. So I'll highlight it and I move it. I'm going to move it to this block. I join them together. But then you have to make sure that this edge here or this corner is matches with this other corner. So I'll put my cursor right here and I'll move it right there. Perfect. So we are done with the second part of the isometric block. When we get back to our image, we find that we have to, our next step is to draw this top surface, which is this one here. Its dimensions are 60 and the height is 10. So then we shall go back to our left command. I'll use the line tool. So here I'll feed in 60. For that part I'll feed in 10. I'll also feed in 60. And now I'll finish up the shape. So after that, I'll join them. So I'll go back to the southwest isometric command. So I'll try to move this rectangular shape such that I can draw the top surface of the isometric block. So I'll use the move tool. put it somewhere there. I use the extrude command. I click at it, then I'll feed in 60. Cool. So I'm going to move this block to join it up to this other part of the isometric block. So I'll use the move tool. So I'll make sure that this corner here meets up with this corner. Right there. So now my next step is to draw the other identical block, which looks like this one that connects up here. So this is the block I'm talking about that connects up this upper block, this downer block. So we are going to draw this block here. So you can either copy it here or you can draw it physically. So let's try to draw it. Then for this one we shall just copy it there. So still I'll use the left command. So I'll feed in 60. So right there I'll put in 30. So there I'll feed in 60. I'll close it up there. Then after that I'll join them. Okay, so after you joining it, come back here, use the move tool, move it right there, highlight it, use the extrude command and give it a thickness of 10. So you highlight it and use the move tool and make sure that this corner meets up with this other corner. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll just make sure that it joins up to that point. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this object. Then I'll use the copy tool. Then this time I'll make sure that this corner meets up with this other corner. Like that. So I'll press the escape command. So if I try to use the conceptual command, that's how it looks like. If you're critical enough, you identify that these blocks are independent. But then how can I make them like one? So first, I'm going to first create circular holes in this bottom block and also this bottom block. So I'll use the subtraction command. So I'll click here at that block, I press enter, then I'll also click where the circular hole is, then press enter. So you find that a hole is being created here. So I'm going to do the same thing that I've done here. I'm going to repeat it right there. So I'll click the object, I press enter, then I also click there at the circular surface, also press enter. So right now I'm going to join these independent blocks such that they can formulate a single block. So I'll use the union command. So I'll type in union, it's right here. So I'll click there, click there, click there, click there, and also click there. When I'm done, I'll just press enter. So you find that this is a single block. So when you turn it into a wireframe, that's how it looks like. So now I want to give it dimensions. So right now I will dimension it using the paste command. So I'll click here, I'll choose this command, paste, then I'll click there and I press enter. Then I'll look for the annotate command. I'll click out the dimension command. So this is 10, this is 40, that's also 40, that's 60, that's 60. So now still I'll click at the home tab, then also press enter, and I click at the annotate one. So that's 40. So now when you're done with putting these dimensions, you have to also indicate the diameter of this circular hole. But then you find that in 3D modeling or isometric drawing in AutoCAD, you can't easily indicate the diameter of this circular hole using the hole dimension command. So what we always do, we employ the multi-leader command. So I'll click at the multi-leader command. So I'll come at the circular hole, I'll click there. So I'll put in diameter 30 millimeters. I'll click there. I want to at least change the color of these dimensions. So I'll highlight everything. Then click there. Then I choose the layer for dimensions. So you find that they have all changed the color. You can also fill it using the conceptual tool. So that's how it will look like. So we have come to the end of this video. If you found something of helpful and has added value to you, please you can comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. You can also share this type of videos to friends and relatives that you feel like they're in need of this information. Thanks for watching. Meet next time.